Is there anybody out there? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Coin. How are we doing? This is the first time I'm trying this, a vertical live. Well, I'm halfway through the Filtreau drum motor replacement, and it's an absolute nightmare. An absolute nightmare. And I'll tell you why. It's because I'm having to strip out every single, look at this camera right there we go. I'm having to strip every single piece out. How we doing, Mal? So far I've done the screen because I was videoing it and I thought, well, fuck it, I might as well finish it off live. How are we doing, Rick? So yeah, I've found out that you've got to strip absolutely everything out. So I've still got the seal at the front has got to come off, and then we should be able to undo the two bolts that holds the actual drum together to take that out, and then I can get to the 6 bolts to take the old motor off. Well, I thought it'd be easier, and I haven't done it before, and you can see the comments as well a lot better. So, but can I spin the camera around? Will you? Oh, we can indeed. There we go. So this is where we're at the moment. The screen is out, and you'll have to watch the video to see the state of the screen. I mean, it was minging. Yeah. I had to take the shoe out. No worries. Now, to get that bit out, I've now got to undo 6 screws here, to undo 2 there, to take that out. How are we doing now, Andrew? To then be able to change the motor, which I gotta say, a massive shout and a massive thank you to Nigel at 5 Towns Coy, because he was the only one that I managed to find that had what I needed. And even though when I opened it Tuesday evening, I shat myself because, oh fuck, it's different. So he sent the wrong one. Well, he phoned me yesterday, and turns out that is a new updated model. See, this one here, it sits taller, whereas the one that's on there originally is a solid block there. But the thread pattern, the bolt Dewberry Firkins line up, so result. And I got to find somewhere on here to put the earth. How we doing, Jigsy? Won't be long, and we'll be having a fucking, well, you can have a beer, I'll have a Coke, but yeah, we'll be having a scoop. Because you are coming to the National, aren't you? Right, let me see if I can spin you around then while I undo these screws. See this metal ring here. And what I'm doing is taking each screw out in the right order so everything goes back in the same order. Now, I won't be putting them in with my impact driver because it's essentially plastic, and if you go too far with an impact driver, you'll end up doing the threads in and then you're fucked. But it's not the easiest of things to get to. Go on, you bastard. There we go. So what is everyone up to this afternoon? Oh, Andrew's sitting there swigging on tea. come out of the rubber. Spent the morning up at Mars getting everything finished up there, getting the Tempest clean for her. Wired up some of the bonsais for her as well. Want to go and have to be the one that's fucking dirty. The only bit that I've missed with the fucking hose. Right. So that's that done. That should come out. Yeah, that's going to get a bloody good clean, but I'll keep it the way it came out. Yeah, so now all it is to get to the motor is 2 bolts. So let me see if I can spin this around. Dear, Vince is getting technical. I've already undone the lock-in bolt that goes on the other side of the motor already. To be honest, these don't actually feel that tight, they're not. Surprises me. Let's see if I can find a tidy Allen key for doing it back up. Right. Now, cross our fingers. Oh, there we go. Right, so that's that off. Now, how does that attach to there? Oh, I see. I see. Gotcha. And that is the seal that Nigel says usually goes, and by the looks of that, that is one of the problems. Look. The rust in that seal. So 6 bolts now. I think they're 10 mils. Give this shaft a bit of a clean as well. Around the right armory now. Also, I've got to get this amalgam out. Water in there. Oh, that'll be why the UV don't fucking work. There was a fucking bulb in there, wasn't it? You wait till I see that fucking Matt Howe. Yeah, it worked. On what planet? Oh my word! Right, I'll give that a try out, and I'll have a go at that as well to tighten that up. I might even put a bead of silicon around it, but the main problem is this one, so we need to get this one. Oh, you're going to say that's an 8mm. Is that an 8mm? Alright, I've got my ratchet. Where's my head? Fuck's sake, Spencer, where have you put that now? Yeah, there it is. Well, these ones done up very tight. Middle. Bottom. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screwdriver to the bottom of the ballast, take the bottom screws out because I can access the top screws. Now, if for any reason it's the ballast that's gone, I then don't have to drag the drum out to then get at the ballast module. I think what I will more than likely end up doing is screwing the ballast to the wall. And then we have the offending motor. Yeah, I'd say that's a bit dude. So yeah, now I've got to keep that together because I've got to make sure that these get connected to the right bits on the debris firkin on the top. Ah, I can see what you were saying now. And Nigel was saying because there's no earth terminal on that new one, he says you screw it to the body. So yeah, that's what he's on about. So I have to take one of them screws because there isn't one on that one. So, and tell you all of those that donated, I cannot thank you enough. And a massive shout to Perky from Koi Services because he got in touch with me and said, look mate, you're not going to get them until next month, end of next month. So he said, yeah, sent the money over to my bank and told me to order it. So yeah, massive shout to my man Perky from Koi Services. And if you don't know him on about where you've been living, under a rock, he's fucking awesome. what a fucking legend. So yeah, if you don't know about him, get across to his channel, Koi Services, tell him I sent you, and I know it will tickle him pink. Now I'm gonna need one cloths, I'm gonna have a bit of spray because I want to clean that area, and then we'll start getting this oh, I'm covered in fucking grease and shit now. Cashy, you just sent me a video. Alright mate, well I can't look at it at the moment because I'm conversing with you. But yeah, I've had to strip, for those that have just joined, I have had to strip the whole drum just to get at, just to get at the drum motor. And from what Nigel was saying is that to get the cover on the back, the blade terminals that I'm going to be using need to be bent, so I can get that on as well and get that sealed, which I think the seal is gone. So I think what I'll do is where the bit of rubber is missing at the bottom, it was sitting at the top, so if I put that bit of rubber at the bottom, anything will end up going down and out, or failing that. And once I know it's going, I might even put a bead of silicone around it when I smush it back on. And believe it or not, there was only 2 bolts holding it on, and there should be 6. So, hi Gwen. Anyway, yeah, I'll spin you around so I can then get this cracking, crack-a-lacking. So yeah, I'm going to get that area cleaned up just a little bit. Oh my. Yeah. Naughty, naughty. Someone's put silicone in here. I've got bits of silicone. He actually sent me a text message saying that you'll find that most drum motor failures is due to water ingress. There's still a bit of silicone in there. It's due to water ingress. And like I said, okay, it's a bit of a fucking mare to get to it, but if you've got to the point of stripping it down to this part here, why would you then put silicone in rather than get a £4 part? But this one did come from the farm, and it is absolutely ancient. And I know Rick didn't have them running for a while. He just had them. The screens were in, but the bypass bungs were open, and that's how it was running, because it was going into a settlement chamber anyway. So probably why he couldn't have been bothered. Like he said, for someone that's got one pond, or in my case a couple, if I was to replace the easy pod in the long block with one of these, there's still maintenance to them and stuff. the seal. So it goes in there. So this goes in there like so. And yes, they do line up. Top corner. I'll tell you what, that fucking sums up. Sorry, guys. Coming in. I reckon fucking thread snip on them from the bottom. I'm not going to be fucking happy. No thread, fuck, there's no thread there. pig. Fuck my life. Too big. Not big enough. I do apologise, guys. I'm trying to fucking rectify something that fucking pissed me right off now. The fucking head, the thread's gone on it. You fucking Adam and Eve it. Right, I'll be back in a moment. Too fucking big. No, no, no. No. Well, this is car crash TV, isn't it? Just not fucking biting at all. It's as if the fucking bolt's not fucking long enough, but it came out. I mean, there's just nothing there. Getting. Getting. 61 joining in. Thank you very much for joining in. Get in. All I need to do is find a longer fucking bolt. Now, we just got to try and locate these next two. Oh. I also want to loosen off that nut on the sensors there, so I can raise it ever so slightly. I want to clean in a little bit quicker to start with, and then if I've got it hand tight, then I can adjust it accordingly. But that's that bit done. Now I get these bolted in, and I can get the slip knot done at the back, get that done up, and once that's done up, I know we're there. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. I know I'm not talking a great deal at the moment, but we've got it in. It is in. Now I've just got to get two nuts done there, and then I can grip hold of that so I can tighten that right down, and then we go from there. We're getting there. We are getting there. Alan, mate, this has been a fucking mission, I'm telling you now. Absolute fucking mission. Fucking sweat's pouring off me. But I'm fucking determined to get it fucking back in and back up and running one way or another. I knew I'd find a longer bolt somewhere. I don't even know what the fucking time is. Let's get you back up there. Down there. Right, these two bolts located. And I've also got to go over to my son tonight as well, because he's moving out and he needs some help taking some bits down that I put up. There's one. on. There she blows. Nice and tight, because as you know, we like them tight. One man and his struggle. Get a drum, they say. Won't have any problems, they say. Right, that's that one. I can. Ooh, that looks posh. No. Oh, ooh, me like it. Right, so we've got to bring that back. And we should move you over here. Rob, you wouldn't believe it, Rob. It's been an absolute mare. I'm going to have to clean all this silicone off here and reseal me shooting. But I've got to say, I was quite impressed. I was expecting to see loads of shit on the underside of the chute, and that ain't looking too bad actually. The screen, on the other hand, was a different matter. You'll have to watch the video to see how bad it was, and that was with both bypass bungs going. So, oh, Reggie's saying that I've had 2 motors go on my drum. I had to take my drum to Matt at Howard Coy. Mate, he is an absolutely legend, is our Matt. But, like I said to Susan, there isn't, that I could find, a great deal of videos on YouTube of stripping and changing bits on Filtreau drum. And I was starting to do it on the video, but having to keep stop, pick up the phone and everything else, I thought, oh fuck it, I'll just go vertical live instead and we'll do it that way. So now we've got to get our rubber back in. The Need that a bit of a clean, methinks. Needs me spray doobie. Right, get this clean. Now, in all honesty, I know I'm a koi addict, but in all honesty, I have to thin down my collection. And there is quite a few really nice gems in the Tosai tank. Once I get a UV on it and I get it to go clear, there is some really nice little gems in the Frankenstein pond. When I come back from the National, because I'm not doing any disruption to the pond itself, this side of the National. But once the National has been and gone, I'll be thinning the numbers of the fish in my main pond as well. Now, I would normally sell my fish via eBay, but eBay won't let you sell fish no more. So I looked into Gumtree, and that costs a fortune just to put one fucking listing up, a decent listing. So do I do a little auction type thing where come what may with the prices, or do I do like open day type thing at Twisted Towers, and then people can come and see them in the flesh? What do you reckon? Come on, I'm asking you, my loyal subscribers and viewers, what do you think? Because I said it on the video as well, whatever money is made on whichever day, whether it be an auction or people come here, have a cupcake, look at some fish, walk away with some fish, you know, whatever happens, at least 30% of whatever is made will be going to Winchester stroke unit, because the amount of care and stuff that Susie's dad has had over the last week or so has been nothing phenomenal. So yeah, just want to give back to them a little bit, as well as trying to thin things down, and then I can then earn a couple of shekels and then buy some bits, and we'll do a giveaway or something. So yeah, down in the comments of tonight's video would be the best one. But like I say, either way, whatever's in a sense made that day, 30% of it will go to Winchester stroke unit. So I haven't actually told Susan yet, as I know she's been rocked, and we all have. And yeah, the guys at the stroke unit down in Winchester have been absolutely amazing. So yeah, the only thing is, either way, you will have to come to Twisted Towers to come and collect, because I'm a hobbyist. Don't own a pet shop license, and right at this moment in time have no inkling to even get a pet shop license. So yeah, it's one of those, you will have to come to me. I can provide you with bags, possibly boxes, and air for transportation and all that schmizzle, but yeah, whatever is like I say, whatever is made on that day, at least 30% of it will be going to Winchester stroke unit. Anyway, enough of that. I've got to get this metal bar in here so we can then screen in, spray bar in, then I can look at putting the UV bulb in that wasn't in there. That would be why the UV wasn't working. I mean, I took it out of the filter system that it was in line to down in the old shop. I took both of them out, and they were in a hell of a state. And I didn't go inspecting in to see if there was bulbs or anything like that. So it's probably been like that since it come from the farm. But my word, Matt had his work cut out cleaning the fucking thing out when he picked it up from the farm. He took it home, took it out of the wagon, took the lid off, and then sent me a load of photos going, "Have you seen the state of this?" And I just sent him back a big smiley emoji. He's like, "You bastard." So yeah, anyway, let's get on with getting this seal in, not sealing. Be the wrong way round. Up against there. So, middle one. I know I said I'm going to use the impact driver, but I'm just locating them. That's all. Don't panic. I know there's loads of going, "Oh, you said you wasn't going to use the impact driver." I know. I'm just trying to get them seated in the rubber. Like that. I will then tighten them by hand. There we go. Tell you what, when you strip them down to their bare bones, there isn't really a lot to them, is there? Probably why it was so easy for Righty to build one. That man's a genius. haven't seen any videos so far this year. I hope he's alright. I mean, he's the granddad of Koi on YouTube, man. Yes, I do hope he's all right. He's the one that made my my sign up there with his fancy schmancy doodah machine, CNC machine. It's not out. Back. Oh, come on. Two more. Bottom one's being a bastard. Sounds lovely. There we go. That's that bit done. Now we're going to need this bit. We are going to need to go over there like that. Right. Or you can feel the resistance on there. Right. You then get your screen. No, we don't. First. You raise that just a fraction. So it still grips, but I can move it up and down. Right, that's that done. Put that there for a second. And then we get our screen. Like so. We then bought Jubilee clips. Where have you got fucking stuck? In there, you fucking... Right, now get in, you son of a bitch. I've lost a fucking stone today in the sun doing this. Thank you. Come out the way. you. You're a good boy. There we go. I want that there. You don't want to do that. Up. Can't do this too tight because we've got to put the plate in yet. This one. Stay there. Stay put. coming to the end of my footer limits now. Play the fucking... Come on. There we go. Screen. In. One screen, in. One drum motor, in. Hallelujah. Right. Next job. Got silicone that back in. Silicone that back in. Spray bar in. Oh no, UV. Let's move you over there. Give this a clean. Almost like a good water in it. Beer towels, they're fucking great for every job you need. Put a bit of silicone over that bit when I put it in. The rubber seal looks alright. I think we're going to put a bead of silicone around that. Right, so I'm also going to need to undo the screws on the bottom. Alright, steady on, kiddies. There we go. Right, this is where we're actually going to take the bottom ones out. It does look like there's water on the inside, which means this is leaking somewhere. So clean that out. Got to be the silicone on that. That for the electrics. Get these two bolts done up on here. Huh? I don't know about the phone, my darling, but I'm fucking up. Huh? It's been a mission. Yeah. I still have a quick look at the comments. I haven't seen the comments for a while. Huh? I don't know. Have a look at the screen. Tell me. Yeah, no, I'm fucking keeping me puff at the moment as well. She's been a fucking mission, darling. Huh? Oh yeah, I can multitask. There we go. Go on, you bastard. I used to love that program. One TV series I watched that the kids enjoyed as well. Much to Susan's chagrin. A little bead around the bottom of this. Sorry.
I can't see anything.
Big shout from my man Stu Bob. Oh, fuck. Just killed me fucking tripod. Yeah, killed tripod. I'll fix it later. Get some resin. There we go. Yeah, I'll take you out the sun. I can't see the screen. Everyone's shouting at me, test. How am I supposed to test the motor? The only way I could do that is by plugging it into the control box, and the control box is sat up on the wall. Right, so what I don't know which. I haven't put cable in yet. Yeah, but when I move it there, I've got to move it there for a final time because there's not a lot of room, Rob. Not a lot of room at all. Right, let me get this UV put in place, and then I'll look at putting a plug. Well, I haven't done the wiring on it yet. Yeah, let me just. Okay, Jesus. Get in there. Oh, I fucking knew it. It was loose on the side as well. Oh, I'm gonna beat the fucking silicone around there. Right. Now, I can sort the earth out, but I'll show you what I'm looking at. Sorry, mate. When I dropped it, I must have hit a load of buttons. Right. This is the old motor. It was sat there like that. Yeah. Now the earth, I can screw it into one of these, I've been told. But the wires that come out of this coil are both the same colour. Now, do I hold that up there like that and say, right, well, this one here is going to the blue, so that one should go to there? That's where I'm stumped at the moment. So where do I go, Rob? No, David. And the last thing I want to do, I mean, I've looked at it and there's nothing on the actual Dewberry Firkin. There's no live or neutral written on any of these. Right, that's the new motor on the drum, and that is how that one came out. And literally it's coming from the bottom of that coil thing. One goes to neutral, one goes to live. Now do I just say, right, well that's the one on this side is the neutral, and the one on the right hand side is the live? What junction box mark? I think this motor has definitely fucking had it anyway, but right, keep the camera there. Right, and that there. Yeah, rotate. As I'm looking at it, it rotated to the left. Right, blue on the left. So the blue on this one. Right. Cheers, Dave. Oh, where's my fucking tripod gone again? Hang on, let me go and get my selfie stick. Where's my stick? Where's my stick? Oh, where's my other one? Should have one in that bag there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't do it that way though, can I? Oh no, that's fucked. No. Right, okay. Where's that tripod base gone? I've lost my fucking tripod, guys. Oh, there it is. It's in the fucking drum. Right, let's get you. Like that. Because I've got some new Dewberry Firkins from Pa's Garage, and to be honest, I want to put a longer lead on here, but this has got a plug on the end because, oh fucking hell. not for that, and that's the earth done, so I've just got to change these two terminals. Useless. Red stayed, and the blue stayed. Cheers, darling. All these nuts and bolts all left over from the bike days. Would you fucking Adam and Eve it? Fucking thread's stupid in there. Oh my word. You should fucked anyway. That's better.
Nuts, nuts, oh, there's nuts.
They just don't make adverts like they used to. Too many fucking snowflakes in this world. Better. There we go. That's that one done. Right. Come on, you bastard. Round. Red one. Should have a good bit of wire up inside there. I can get a pair of pliers. That's that one. right till for fucking jump, but something might be easier. One. Two. Right. Go get an extension lead. I'm gonna have to move the drum. Bring you over here with me. Yeah! Oh yeah! We have a winner! Absolutely awesome. Whew. Now I've got the task of trying to get the fucking back in the shed. Oh, but there you go, my guys and girls. There is a strip down and a replacement of a Filtreau drum motor. It took me a while, Tom. Honestly, it took me a while. I was fucking pulling my hair out at one point. Oh, yeah, I had one bolt. The hole for on the new motor, there was no thread at the start, so I had to find a fucking longer bolt. But yeah, now we just got to get water back in it, and at the same time, once we get it back in there, I can then I can test the UV as well, because it works even fucking better. So yeah, well guys, cheers, thank you very much everyone. But yeah, we got 69 people in, 49 thumbs. Thank you very much, guys and girls. That's what I'll do before we start. Well, you can't see many in here because it's gone black and green, but they are absolutely ravenous at the moment. Everything in here apart from, I think there's one or no, there's two in here that I want to keep putting the long block tank, but the rest are all available. And I know I've got to clean the window, but we'll get all that fine particle back out of the water And then I got the last of the fish to catch up to work out what I'm going to be taking to the National. But there are quite a few in here that I'm going to be moving on. The Benny Kamaru, sorry. You've got Matsukaubaki, Gimrin Asagi, Akamatsuba. I'm still in two minds on whether to keep or sell the Super Mango, because I've got a lot of red and orange going on in there now. There's a very much like my Kin Matsuba. There was another Kin Matsuba in the main pond that I'll be moving on as well. But the one I'm most pleased with at the moment, in all honesty, is this one. That one is my Omasako Shiro Atsuri. And when I bought it, it was very, very sumi heavy. And now that it's started to grow and the white's starting to sort itself out, yeah. Deutsche Akamatsuba, quite possibly moving that one on as well. But yeah, this one that I've got here, I've got another one of those in the pond. I'm still waiting for the sumi and the body to come on this Senki. Yeah, they're doing all right. Kage Shiro Atsuri. But yeah, they're doing all right in there. And once I've got this in, I've then got to take a load of the feather edge off so I can get some T-hinges on there, because I've now got to open it outwards instead of inwards, which will then give me that bit more space in here, which, as you can see, even with the drum not here, isn't a great deal of space. I'm going to get the last of that water out of there, and then I'm going to seal the living shit out of the seams and everything else. Then I'll fill it up. I'll run a PP through it, a real strong PP right the way through the system. I will then drain it completely, and then I will move 90% of the water from there, because a good chunk of the fish that are in there are going to come over here into here and grow on through the summer. But the rest will be for sale. A couple of Ginrin Shasubis in there. Some cheeky monkeys. And a window that needs cleaning, Vincent. Metallic Sharatsuri. Hang on, David said, Vince, if you wire the earth to the motor and anything happens, it will make the motor live. Right, so you're saying that I don't need that live that's in there. Is that what you're saying? But there we go. It's back together. I want to get the back on it, get it into place, and get it fired up. So, if you want to see it actually fired up and running, you'll have to wait till the video comes out later. Yes, I am that mean. So on that note, guys, because my phone is about to explode, I've got an overheat warning coming up. We've been live 2 hours. It's taken me 2 hours to get a fucking motor in a drum. Well, I ask you. But as always, guys and girls, thank you very much for joining along. don't forget, on your way out, smash that like button. As always, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, all that schmizzle. I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you're great. And like I said, hopefully when the video comes out later, that bad boy will be up and running.